let's continue playing Xenonauts. When we last left off, this is a mission without a tank, and that's actually a corner, so I'm fine there. Huzzah. It's also at night, and it is another... This is a grounded UFO, actually, so we've got a full team to deal with at some stage. So we should play this fairly carefully, I feel. It also may contain Reapers. We hope it doesn't, but may contain Reapers is pretty much something I have to attach to every mission we do these days. Successor! Let's move you up to there. Okay, local forces, and also this is... What's that to there? Okay, well that I think will do. At least got some cover there. Tails, up to Corporal Tails at this point. Probably needs to just be careful on that front. Nanami will run you up to that box. Duck and cover. Kung Pao X will run you to there and throw a flare somewhere. Probably over towards... Well, it didn't make it anywhere. That was terrible. It was 0% accuracy, but, you know, we try 0% accuracy sometimes. Sometimes it even works. I'm reluctant to move too far with you, actually. I need you for the cracking of the ship. And Rose. Where do we want to put Rose to end this? We'll put Rose there, I think, because that's got a good amount of cover for most places we could be going to. And we'll toss that over to there, I think. Bit of extra vision. Nothing seen thus far. Let's see what turn 1 brings us. Looks like there's a disc or two we've got to worry about. Or something else with a lot of rapid fire. At least there are civilians around, which is always encouraging. So let's start off with Tails to there. Nope. Androns. Because everybody needs good Androns. Missed, and we'll fire the other shot. Missed. I think I might even go Kung Paoing this one. It'd be nice to say we hit something. We didn't. Tails is basically no chance of hurting this, but still, we might as well make the shot. Lots of shots fired, absolutely nothing has hit. Sammy, you'll go. I've got the entrance to the ship sorted out at least. Let's duck and prepare then. Lieutenant O'Hawk. See, I'd much rather prepare in other things, but I'm going to need this Andron dead. What has happened to the legendary accuracy of Xenonauts? Actually, correction. What legendary accuracy of Xenonauts was there to begin with? Ah, damn. Well, at least I know it is a proper XCOM game. I don't want to waste the shield at this point. I'm also conscious that this is probably a really bad move. That's how much of a barrier there is actually up there. Yeah, so that is, there isn't a gap there I can really use. Okay, well, I've still got sets are available with full amount of shots. Let's see what the Andron does. That is a disc, which is good because a disc I can deal with. It's annoying, and we don't really want to face one up close and personal. It is still lethal, but it's dealable. At long range, they are definitely not a threat to us. This guy, though, is definitely a threat to us. And we've still yet to hit him. Tails advanced. Right, well, at least we have him in line of sight. Kung Pao. Oh, we finally hit him. Alright. We suppressed our own dude, unfortunately, and reaction fire does hit. Thankfully, he does fall. Goodness knows what's going to happen with the rest of them, because this thing landed, I will remind you. They have a full complement. That was number 1. There's also a disc around, which I've got to be wary of. I think I will run successor now forwards, but is there anything else I can do? Not really. So I am going to run successor where I was going to move her anyway, and just hope that the disc remains not very much of a threat to us. Duck and then turn. Civilian dead. We've taken some damage at the back as well. I think we're in a bit of trouble here. Right. Well, at least you have you there. You have a reasonable accuracy chance. All I can do with you is just go for the shot here. We do. Tails should be able to get a kill here. If we move you away from the block. That just did not work. Rose, your shot then. I know the probability is against me with a lot of this, but it does feel as if, yeah. Just, yeah. Okay. Let's move a little closer. I know it was 7%. It's still annoying to have to face that. Aim shot, single. Because the thing's in the way. 75% block. But we did get it. Oh, fire enough at infinitely low chances, you'll eventually get one. Okay. An enemy moves up. I have no clue where the rest of the aliens are. If they're all on the ship, that's going to be even worse, actually, strangely. Because cracking the ship is going to not be very much fun, I have an odd feeling. Okay, went for a mad set of shooting. Seems to kind of fire and move, which is a little odd. I wonder if that's just a glitch for the animation and things, but that's hurt. No, you already hurt. I didn't see who it actually shot at. Pole shot from there. Good going. I shouldn't really use those against mechanical things unless I am right up close to them. Because there's no need, it doesn't suppress them. So, Kung Pao is suppressed and wounded. That's who got hurt from that, actually. And somebody's in there. Good to know. Okay. Nothing much I can do at this point about that. But I will move Tails to support. Get a flare anywhere near, that might help me see him. But in this case we'll leave that. So, around the corner. We are not going to open the door just yet. But we are going to position these two up there. We're also going to move Major Sammy into position there. I think that's going to be the end of a turn. And I imagine our commander's going to get shot at. Well, yep, the first commander. Okay, so that's where the Andron ran off to. And we can't at least see him, so 100% block chance of things. It's an enemy he sees. At least got rid of a door. And we have a snap available if we need it. So I'll have to move to somewhere like there. So I have a burst shot round at him. And that worked out reasonably well. That worked out very well actually for us. Advance. Door open at the back. I don't like that. We'll duck and prepare. Sniper will maintain position here. Let's open the door. And we see it's another door there. It's this one. We are going to run away from that. Hope being I might actually be able to attract him out here. The Androns will kind of run, so I might be able to get some reaction fire going here. Tails, I think, needs to run towards that side of things and make sure we are safe over here. I really should save a snapshot on Tails, but we'll leave that for now. Something's over there. Well, Tails usually turns good in my XCOM playthroughs, so hoping for good things from him. Her. We shall see, though. Found him. Okay. Tails can't really make that shot. But we can at least get ourselves into a position ready for later. You are going to duck and wait on that one. There's no point in attacking directly with him. And what we could really do with is just moving people into position. Especially our heavy weapons people. Meantime, I'm still kind of the opinion there might be something over here, so that's where Nanami's going to run off to. And meanwhile, back over here... Back over here, we're going to change our plans considerably. That is 3 Androns. And I don't have any actual grenades. Or any actual rockets. This is the downside with the tactical. I've only just realised this. Oh, you've got a grenade, actually. I don't know how effective it would be, but... at this point, you're looking like the best option. So let's drop the baton. Let's load a grenade. Just so out of the way. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to turn. It's not going to be a good shot, this. That's not going to get anyone. Darn it, I'm going to have to close the door here. I can't close the door. I'm going to have to shield up and then close the door, I think. And that won't actually kill anyone. Oh, this is going to get fun. When things go disastrously wrong, at least pile it on. Meanwhile, around this corner, we have people to find. Found him. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have a burst chance, so we'll have to do that next time. But at least we know where he is. So let's you a bit closer, and let's move you on. Somebody's dead around here, but that could be the Andron. That wasn't here, I mean. Alright, well, let's see how screwed this door situation is going to be. And nothing's apparently happened from that. How many time units do you have left? 64. I'm going to go for a burst shot then. One down. Close the door. I'm also going to swap over to you. I'm hoping they don't have grenades, because that could cause me some problems. We're going to play this very cautiously, I think. For now. Run you over to there. Actually, a light would be useful up there. There we go. So now, if we get the sight, we will have that as an advantage, and Gus Hunter is in position to see if he goes around that corner. We know there's free. I doubt the grenade is even enough to drop on Andron. There we go. Okay, so we've got line of sight to him. And we did at least damage him. You also do have a grenade. I don't feel that's necessarily a good thing. Not at this point. Duck. And if we save a snapshot on you, where can you get to? You can get to there. So you have some reasonable chances of firing at that Andron should it come around the corner. Yeah, I didn't think that would necessarily have worked. I've got one more shot, really. Didn't work. And the shield is battered. Close the door. Free that we know of is the count. Okay, end turn. And something's shooting at us from over there. Which is excellent news. Yep. Excellent news. Means I can actually deal with it. Okay. Well, now that that's sorted, there and still have a shot, but I can't get enough of him to shoot him. The option I do have, though, is grenade across, so... that might actually be enough. Oddly. I say grenades aren't likely to do a lot to an Andron, but it might do enough. Okay, we've got line of sight this time. Missed, and we'll go with snapshot as well. You knocked the shield off. Good work. Close the door. This is slowly going away from me here, so I might actually just leave and see. Now I lost the shield, that might cause me some problems. Did that kill the Andron? Unlikely. It's meant pretty much whatever I do to him, it will kill him, but I need to bring some heavy weapons to bear on this guy now. Right, your turn. Okay, I think he is dead. Or he's really wandered off. In this case I'm going 3 shots for different reasons, but it's still a bad idea. Alright, Sammy. Back there, close the door. I also need to reload with people now, don't I? Oh, it's not going brilliantly well, but, you know. Kung Pao, down there. We need you to get to the fold. Okay. Have a look. So I've got a couple of shots if I want them, but I think I'm going to take the 50 shot and run away. And we'll take a single shot here, I think. Except there's a reasonable chance I'll hit myself with it. 19 snap. No, there's no point in doing that. I need to get Kung Pao into the battlefield now. Will be what I do next time. Oh, hold on, I need to close the door. Need to close the door, then I'll do that. Enter. I'm surprised they haven't moved towards the door. But at the same time, I'm not objecting to it. Right. I'm going to take my 30% chance here. Good kill. Run away. Oh, and there's another one back there. Okay. So this is all manner of fun. This time, I went with that shot. Close the door. That's probably the best way for me to do it, to be fair. I don't need tails in there anymore, really. I should really check whether there's any more. This mission's going bad enough anyway. Enter. Everybody's still alive, though. This is the thing. Everybody's still alive. Just need more heavy weapons, I think. Right, Sammy. Okay. Here's my counting on this. I need to kill one of these, and I'm going to kill this one. Then I'm going to run away. Now, I need to kill this guy. Ten in. Close the door. Lieutenant Hawk. Prepare for next turn. You need to reload. So I'm going to move you in. We're slowly whittling them down, but it is grinding, and we're going to have some problems in the hangar shortly. Excellent. Burst shot at you, please. Xenonauts Hawk, another 3 shots, please, at close range. Lost his cover. Rose? Oh, Rose got shot. Rose nearly dead, actually. That one fell. We need Rose to get out of here. Rose is too risky to advance with. Here's where I'm going to gamble and lose. But apparently I didn't lose too badly with that. In turn. Okay. No, I hadn't meant to close the door again. I meant to actually have a look at what was in there. Ah! Okay, so we lost the commander. Oh, right. I knew he'd die. I knew he would die somehow in a silly way. It certainly felt silly. Right, I've got a snapshot available. Didn't work. Rose has no hit points, but I might as well try this. Let's run you back there. It's down. Commander Kung Pao X killed in action. Rose gets her serious wound. 12 days out. Lieutenant Shadowhawk earns 5 kills in combat. 64,000 earned. And now it's just a case of will they attack the Charlie? No, but they have landed again. Oh, darn it. This is gonna suck. This is gonna really be bad for us. But I'm gonna go for this mission as well. The commander's gone. We lost our heavy weapons guy. We have no tank. How long would it take for Beta Complex to handle this? Over a day. I can't risk that. Oh, this is going to be terrible. Until next time, folks, when it's going to be terrible.